Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about the tavern and every single thing you can do inside the tavern. So I think there's a couple things that people might have missed, or a couple things that, people might find interesting about the taverns. I'm going to try to give as much facts as possible about it, and also everything that is possible to do in the tavern. And also in the Tavern District, which is this right here, it's just pretty much the menu option of the tavern, which gives you a couple of options right here that we're going to talk about. But yeah, I'm going to do this for the tavern. I'm also going to do this for a couple of other things in the game. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. And yeah, before I do start, go down to the playlist. First playlist down below. Up-to-date Bannerlord content. It's updated pretty much every other day at this point. So go check it out. A lot of good stuff. There's probably like a dozen videos already on there. So go check it out. And yeah, if you want to learn some more, it is down below. First link. Alrighty guys, enjoy. Alright, so first let's start out the Tavern Districts. This is going to be the basics. This is pretty much the menu option in every single town that you visit. Right over here, the Tavern District. So there's three options here. Sometimes some options are missing based on certain things. So the first one, ransom your prisoners. So this is where you can sell the prisoners you have in your party. If you have no prisoners in your party, this option will not pop up. And the price that you get is per troop tier. So the higher tier the troop is, the more you're going to get paid for that certain prisoner. And obviously if you have a lord, those are worth a lot more, and if you have a ruler, those are worth a very good amount. And you can see a couple thousand here to ransom. Second option is to recruit some mercenary troops. These troops vary per town, and also if the town has been visited by a lot of lords recently, they usually will buy these up, so they will not be available. But if they are available, just letting you know, these are kind of inflated costs, but it gives you a pretty good tier troop for, in a good fasting manner, if that kind of makes sense, right? So you're kind of like, you're paying more for the time it would take you to level up a certain troop to this tier. And if you're wondering which kind of troop this is, just go back real quick, press N, bring the encyclopedia, and just search the troop's name. Mercenary Scouts, boom, and you can see right over here the stats, how they look, and what they're rocking. And then we have the last option. It's what's called choose the prisoners to be ransomed. This is the same thing as ransom your prisoners, except it brings you to a menu, and you can choose which prisoner you want to actually, ransom, and it will tell you the price per prisoner, as you can see right over here. And that pretty much does it for the Tavern, Tavern District. This is simple stuff, but we're going to get to the kind of more complex stuff as the video goes on, okay? So it's only going to ramp up from here. Alright, now while we're in the tavern, let's first go to the Tavern Keeper. So he is the owner of the tavern. So when you talk to him, there are a couple of options. So first, you can ask if anybody has tasks. This will pretty much, he'll send you to nobles that have tasks, if there are any nobles in the town. As you can see, the brewer has some tasks that we can take. Tasks or missions, same thing. Next we have is some information about the town. So for right now in the game, I don't know if it's a little bugged, but they always say the same thing. But it looks like maybe when the finished product comes out, they will say some stuff about certain things like trades, the bandits, or the bandit leader in the town, and some other gossip maybe about lords. But for right now, I'm not seeing it. I went to a couple other towns and it's just not showing up. Now if you hold Alt, you're going to find the important people inside the tavern. These include possible companions and also the ransom broker upstairs. So what you can do with the companions is you can go up to them. Let's go up to this guy right over here. You could talk to him, and obviously you can recruit them if you'd like, and he'll tell you how much. Or if you don't want to, you can just talk to them and see what's up. And for the ransom broker, he's pretty much the same thing as just selling prisoners, except you could do it with him by talking to him. He could tell you a couple of stories he has, but for the most part, you can sell your prisoners the same way. And also, if your companion does ever get captured, you can ransom one of them here and buy them out pretty much. Now let's go and talk to the Taverns Maid. So the Taverns Maid, when you talk to her, she will ask if you want to taste. You'll say yes, you do. And then if you talk to her again, she will say, hey, I have a meal that can serve all of your men. So if you choose that option right over there, you're going to pay 1,000. Here you are. And then your morale is going to actually increase, your party morale. It's a pretty good boost, but it does over time go back down. So it's like a temporary boost. For 1,000 gold, not bad. Now onto the musicians. So if you go to the musicians and actually talk to them, they will have lyrics to their songs. But if you continue to keep talking to them, the lyrics will switch, as you can see right over here. And there's actually quite a bit of dialogue when it comes to these lyrics, or quite a bit of parts of a poem. And both of them have similar and sometimes different ones as well. Next, let's talk about the game host. So the game host is pretty much where you can kind of gamble or don't gamble, but you can pretty much play board games against the AI. So he will challenge you to a easy challenge the first time you play. You can change the difficulty. You can say let's play. You can bet money on it, and also it tells you pretty much gives you a tutorial of what the game is about. Now, if you're wondering, there are 6 total games in Bannerlord. Tabletop games that you can play. There's one for every other kingdom, except the 3 Empire factions share the same game. So all the other kingdoms have 1 each, making a total of 5, plus 1 for all 3 Empire kingdoms combined. Now, you can just say, hey, let's play. You can choose attackers or defenders. Alrighty, and then you get the board set up, and if you want to know how to play, right over here it gives you, it's a very good explanation. I've learned a lot of the games. I'm still not the best at them, but I've learned most of them, and this is a pretty good tutorial for you if you want to find out exactly how to play each single game. You can forfeit if you'd like, and yeah, that's about it. Also, you can hire the mercenaries from back in the Tavern District, also in the tavern as well. So if you find them, you talk to them, and pretty much what's it called? It's usually one person, but if there's actually a lot of mercenaries, there's going to be more than one. Or if there's different mercenary types, there's going to be more than one mercenary in the tavern. But as you see right here, him and 2 other of his mates, which is the 3 that we saw before, for the same price. So it's another way for you to do it if you like to actually visit the tavern. Now on to the townspeople. You can actually talk to them to find some trade secrets. They also have a couple of different things that they will talk about. As they will talk about lores. They will talk about the region they're in. They're going to talk about just random news that's going on and random lords and nobles that are involved. You can also ask them to find a companion that's inside this tavern as well, but you can also find them obviously by using the Alt key. And also, they can give you those trade secrets. Those trade secrets, they pretty much give you a price that a certain item is being sold at a distant town, and if you buy it in this town and sell it in that distant town, you will make profits. So let's go out to each person, and by the way, the trade secrets are a little bit rare. You probably find like 3 per tavern, and maybe a little bit more if you are lucky. But you know, it all depends. So I'm gonna go through each one. We're gonna see how much we actually get. Let's go first. First, townswoman. She does not give us anything, unfortunately. Let's keep going. Boom, we have our first one. As you see, what's it called? If you buy some oil and what's it called? And bring it to Emitatis. Listen, I messed up all the names. You'll make 18 profit on each one that you get over there. Alright, let's go to the next guy. Oh, we're getting really lucky. Okay. So here it is. Iron ore to the same place. 23 in profits for each one. Let's keep talking. Didn't get anything there. We might not even get much more after we just got lucky right there. Okay. Alrighty. And that might be it. We're probably going to get one more. There you go. Alrighty, same place, silver ore, and a profit of 61 per. Not bad. I think that's going to do it. But yeah, pretty much expect 3, but obviously you can get more. If I even ask a couple more, I'll probably get like 1, maybe 2 even. But yeah, very good, especially early on if you don't know exactly what to trade. It's a good little tip for you. Alrighty, also, if you are in the tavern and there's a 2nd floor, you can actually jump off, and if you actually go all the way down to 0 HP, you will be knocked out unconscious, and a unique screen will pop up for you. So let's try it out. There we go. Kind of switch over people as well, real quick. And now you're pretty much going to be brought back 1%. And the message reads, "You slip into unconsciousness. After a little while, some of the friendlier locals manage to bring you around. A little confused, but without any serious injury, you resolve to be more careful next time." Cool little screen right there. And that pretty much does it for the video, and that's pretty much the gist of the tavern in Bannerlord. So obviously the game is not finished yet. There might be more stuff added to the tavern, but as it is right now, that is all of the features. Let me know what you think, and let me know if I miss anything. And like always, I'll see you in the next one.